Caleb, what's going on, man? It looks like all the way down at the bottom. Where the heck am I? Just got off FS? What are you playing, 25? PC version. Looks like my tires aren't moving. I don't know where the tag is for this one. That looks like Beats anyhow, man. If that's Beats, I'm not picking that up. I don't care what they're paying. 15? I like 15, but it keeps putting me to sleep. Where the heck is the corner for this thing? I don't know why it does that. I think it's something to do with the noise or the strobe or something. But it does, man. It puts me out. Where the heck's the tag for this thing? Jeez, talk about obvious. Fertilizing? I don't have time for that. We need bigger money than that. There's no tags in FS25. It's all digital. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They got this idea in their head that the better that they make the graphics, the more games they'll sell. And it didn't work in 19, it didn't work in 22, and it's not going to work in 25, yet they're never going to realize it. I like the other one better. Let's see if I can get him to offer me a different one. That's the one I want. It's not the case. The gameplay, what sells. I give two craps about the graphics. Yeah, exactly. And with all that memory, there's so many other things they could have done, like make the maps much bigger. I mean, that would have been my personal preference, but who the hell am I? Oh, wait a minute. I'm the guy that would have been buying the game. But they didn't, so I'm not. I get what they're trying, but it's hunting them in... It is hurting them in the long run. Look, nobody wants to go get a job farming. At some point, they got to start to realize that it's not about what it looks like. Because if it starts to become a real job to them, guess what? They ain't gonna be there. But what do I know? I really think that they should consider going back to these types of graphics and making the maps bigger. The graphics don't matter. Them days are over. It mattered from 8-bit to 16-bit to 32-bit. All the way up to really PS2. The graphics started getting good enough around PS2. Well, and bigger maps, maybe a little more interactive. There's a few things I could think of that would make it truly better. But they didn't have to spend all that money on the graphics. All that time. Yeah, it's probably going to be like the other ones, and I'm probably not going to be buying it. It seems like PS3 was the end for Sony, and minimal for Sony, and a lot of other companies too. Did you hear some of the wild promises Sony made about the PS5 that they didn't deliver? They said that, like, on the PS5, when you play a game, you'll be able to tell what direction the noise is coming from in the game. Yeah, no you can't. That was just one broken promise that they made. There was a ton of them, man. Yeah, I wish they would do better. I'm a gamer. I like good games. I'm not getting them. Well, I did not see this little glitch here. My favorite PS game was Major League Baseball. Oh yeah, that was a good game. Probably the game that I played the most of all time is a game called Dyson Raikou. I probably played that more than anything, including PlayStation Home. Which wasn't really a game. It's a PS2 game, but I play it on my PS380 backwards because the graphics are slightly better. Man, I would have done this so differently if I had noticed that over there. Whoa, over a quarter of the way one time around. That means I should be a little over halfway this time around. Or more. Not the gigantic field I felt like it was. The other one, heard of Shadow of... I actually think I own that game somewhere, but I've never played it. Is that weird or what? No, I have Nintendo original DS games I've owned and never played. Yeah, I have a bunch of PS2 games and PS3 games and a lot of PS4 games I've never played. Matter of fact, I'll bet you I got over 100 PlayStation games I've never played. Literally, no joke, 100, at least 100. You know, mostly because of that, you have to buy the PlayStation Plus and they give you the free games every month. Well, they're not free, you're paying for them, but... I'm gonna be way over halfway. Damn. Woohoo! Making improvements. Getting richer. Oh. I'm probably going to be able to leave that little strip. I really don't want to go back down and get it. The cool thing about FS17 that's better than 25 is you can see where you are spraying. Yeah, that's helpful. I didn't know you couldn't see that in 25. Okay. Still, that sounds like it would be helpful. You have to look at the map to see if you're missing. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you should be able to tell. I think I'm going to be able to finish this field and not touch that strip. It's going to be close, but we're going to find out. Helpful information for the near future. Possibly. Ooh. And spray like 3 times during its growth to get the bonus for better field. Yeah. To get the best bonus in this, you do have to spray the fields 3 times. But you can shut that off, I think. Not that I would, but you can. You can design it, I think, for 1 or 3. Or maybe even 1, 2, or 3, I'm not sure. Come on, I want to hear cha-ching. There we go, I was right. 21 grand, 22 grand, just like that. Woohoo! That's the wrong field. Field it just did, moron. Oh yeah, that's the fun, but where's its challenge in 25? I don't know, I haven't played it. I simply didn't even like the way it looked, so I never played it. Money, money, money. Money. I'm saying that the 2 to 3 sprays is impossible on 25 when you can't. Yeah, I would agree. Absolutely, 100%, man. I'm a little disturbed that, you know, you're telling me you can't see it. How the hell would you be able to work with a field like that? I just thought of something. I better quick save. I don't want to lose that whole field I just did, you know? Only took me 25 minutes. Because FS25 has GPS for the higher help. Why do you need GPS in a video game? My helper works without GPS. See what I'm talking about? It's a retardation. There's other things they could have done with that memory. Like make bigger fields. Don't ask me, you have to set the GPS. Like a helper can't see the sides of the field? I think some guy driving down the field running a tractor for him, he should be able to see the field. Especially considering I'm paying them. So do they want us to teach them how to program their stuff? Is that what they want? I mean, I'm not understanding what the point of that was. Oh, by the way, Don Juan over here, Billy Bob, while you're cutting my fields, here's the GPS coordinates for you so you don't get lost. That's on them. That's not reality. That is not reality. That's on them. Ain't nobody with a 38-acre fields GPSing it out and programming their tractor to run it for them. Nope. Afraid not. That's what I'm saying. It's redundant. It's not. They're trying to make the game's graphics better, but they're making the game. Well, that just sounds stupid to me. I'm sorry, man. I'm opinionated. I didn't know they were doing that, and it sounds stupid. How I didn't know they were doing that, I don't know. Seems like I should have. Ooh, the sun is not going down yet. I might get another shot for another field here. Granted, I can do this in the dark, but... and probably will. I gotta check my field after this one, make sure it's not growing. I will say real life tractors built into them that they drive themselves through the fields. I understand that. Well, I don't understand that. I don't know what real life tractors are doing, because I can tell you here, not that I know of, that might be that newfangled stuff for the big giant, you know, fields where it's 250 acres. But that comes programmed into the tractor already, like on FS17. It's already programmed into the tractor. It's not like the farmer's sitting there doing all that programming, I would imagine. I don't even know how they would. They'd have to be way smarter than me to do that. I assume they are, but still. All I know is my favorite one of all of them is 17. I started playing 15, and I probably would have put it down in a few more weeks and never picked it up again. But 17 came out right about the time I was getting bored with it, and I got hooked on 17. 15 was cool, 17 hooked me. 19, I bought it before it came out and wished immediately I never bought the game. I mean immediately. The first day I had it, I wished I never bought the game. Not 17. I've always been happy about 17. I like 17. I think 17's a great game. One of the best games. The best farm simming game I've ever played. Although they probably make one better on PC these days. I don't know. So how's mowing treating you, bro? Things going good? Yay, halfway already. Has better snowplow physics. Better. This thing's about 19, that's better. I played it a little bit. Still don't like it as much as 17. I mean, I'm just being honest, you know. It hasn't started yet, but has at the same time I got my snowplow. I hooked up right now. Awesome, that's cool. Because we have a big snowstorm coming this. Yeah, I heard about that. 5 to 8 inches, something like that. That's exciting, isn't it? I mean, the word exciting doesn't necessarily mean good thing. But I'd be excited about a storm like that coming. Well, that's true. Money to be made. It's the first time it's really snowed in a while, any accumulative amount in the winter up in, isn't it? It's been like not much snow the last couple of years, right? I'm not sure. I know Rhode Islanders are telling me it hasn't been snowing up there in the last 3-4 years, really. 2 years at least. We had one good one last year around this time. Okay. Just one, and after that, 60s the rest of the winter. Wow. Well, the meteorologists and the Farmer's Almanac are at odds this year. The Farmer's Almanac says extended winter into April, brutally cold, sometime after the first of the year. The meteorological people say there's an El Nino out there and it's going to be a short winter and warm. So we'll see which one's right, but they're both on opposite ends of the field. I'm betting with the Farmer's Almanac, but I'm probably wrong. Ooh, it's getting close to payday again here. Hold on. Sounds about like last year when it was reversed. I don't know what happened up there last year. Winter here last year was just normal. Wasn't anything. Matter of fact, I barely even remember it. This year has been much colder so far. Well, it's gonna be close by the time I get to the top. Yeehaw, about time. Time is money. Where the farmer said warmer and the meteorological said cold up to March. Who was right? Okay, I'm betting on the farmer this year myself. Ooh, we might not make it back up to the top. It's gonna be close. Dun dun dun. 17,000 more. I got 54 grand. Perfect. Better than what I did have a minute ago. Field. Let's see here. Where's my fields? Yes, we are growing. Okay. Gotta head back to my fields. My friend said he's going to have to see it to believe it method. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, no matter what, the meteorological guy is going to be right sometime. If he's wrong this time, he might be right next time. He's not going to bat losses every year, I'm sure. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while, right? I'm gonna have to buy a power washer pretty soon here. Alright, first thing we want to do is spray this baby. And I can smoke a cigarette while this is happening. It's already... How's it already cultivated? Already fertilized, rather. It is showing a second darkness. How? Yep. It's saying it's done. It did. But it should have only done it for one. It did it for two. I think I'm gonna make one field here. Think I'm gonna make a single field. Oh, I'm gonna go further than that, so it doesn't matter, right? I would cut those trees down behind the shed and make that part of the field as well. I will. That's over time. But you are absolutely correct. Right now, all I can do is cut them down and lose them. Wait, I'll get a Scorpion King before too long. The hell, this thing is... Oh, geez, don't do that to me, you stupid game. Alright. Now. There was no helper J there. Helpers don't cut fields. Hold on, I can't read and cut at the same time. Sorry. I'm a limited man. I can get a little bit more here. Hold on. Sorry, bro. I think I screwed this one up anyhow. It's okay if I did. I don't mind. Alright. That's the field. We need to get to planting. I would just buy a saw and use front loader and sell them. Well, that's true. I could do that. I have to buy a power washer pretty soon here. Alrighty. It's your turn. I planted canola last time. Let's see. Seed select. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, we'll do wheat. You know what? That is a big difference. I think you're right. Let's do this. Right there. Husqvarna, please. Oh, I gotta cut these too. You know what? I shouldn't have bought this. But I might need it later. Waste the money right this second, though. Crash Bandicoot. Ah. Well, I got a little bit accomplished in an hour so far. Not a lot, but a little bit. I need miscellaneous. It might be under. Nope. I gotta think. Pallets, weights, cars, placeables, telehandlers, getters, levelers, forestry equipment, maybe. That's what I need right there. Skid loader, no. Wheel loader, no. 3-point, yes. We may as well. We can lease that and save ourselves some money. I don't need to own that yet. It's gonna be a while before I start cutting trees down. Why would they put it facing that way? What a bunch of bum knoppers. Get out of my way, I'm on the clock here. see if we can get a little shortcut out of this. Billy Bob said I could drive through his field. Mind your own damn business. No. Stump gone too. See you later. See you later. On PC, I had a bridge built from the lot to the store parking lot. Wow. Anybody else here? Nope. Alright. I do want to cut a bigger path over here for my header to be able to get through here. I think my harvester can get through that. And again, let's take this row out. Screw this row. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? Yes, I believe that's all I need to do. Let's check back here, make sure there's no obstacles I don't like. That should work fine there. Yeah, that'll be fine. We're out of here. Back we go. This is something you're not going to see every day in real life. A tractor passing a car. Okay, I saved some money there. Alright, time isn't money anymore right this second. Of course, I am running late in the day on sunlight. That really will open it up. I think so too, man. I can make a bigger field now also. That's going to be helpful. I know, right? But this is going to help quite a bit just with the size here. I mean, this is going to help a lot. What am I doing? Ooh, that's a little close to the house. Well, it'll have to do. I can make it work. The only question is that will the combine struggle to turn around? Yes, it will. Right now, that's a consequence I can live with. I mean, that's a lot of field difference already, man. I can't read that while I'm running down a field, man. Cutting. I'll be right with you. Hold on 1 second, sir. Oh, geez, I'm messing that line up. Alright, let's see. More room equals more money. Yes, exactly. Alright, we don't need a problem 2 ways turning so bad, so that's close enough. Right? Good enough. Oh, what the hey? Wasn't that crooked when I put that there? Uh-oh. Where did I put it? Is it up there? There it is. Oh, I could have stretched this out further too. Damn it. Damn it all. Alright, hold on. Hello, right? It's gonna be a lot. A little more. I figure that's far enough. Doesn't look like a lot, but it will add up. I would agree with that. Definitely would agree with that. Any closer to combine might be confused is right. I need 2 rows in though, because I messed up cutting right there. What the hell? Did the cutter shut off? There we go. We're gonna work. We may as well work neatly. Yeah, you're right. Woohoo! Let's take a look at this mess that I made. Alright, so... What the hell am I doing? Am I on drugs? You know what would be the best thing to do? I know it would be the best thing to do right here. I can solve all my problems and let this AI run it all the rest of the way if I just do this. Why didn't it work? How did I screw that up? Oh, what are you doing, retard? Alright, let's see. That's down. That's on. Should be working, right? It is, okay. I must have done something wrong last time. Hey, before you begin, how about start it at the far corner, then up? All I'm doing is making sure that they don't bump into anything over here, remember? Gee, this guy's retarded. Where the hell did I hire this dunce driver? Yeah. Exactly, outlining it so it has a better chance of not screwing itself over. Alright, let's see if it'll work. Oops, wait a minute. Hitchhiker think he's a tractor driver. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm doing. Can't make these turns here, but I'm gonna have it turn a long ways. I mean, short ways. Alright, fire the driver. Alright, now. It should be able to make it. Oops, what did I do that for? How come I can't turn my headlights on? I think they must go on automatically. I probably forgot. Alright, let's see if I made a big enough space here for this thing to turn around. You don't think he will drive over the golf? I'm gonna turn him around. I mean, this ain't gonna stay a field forever. You know, this is just temporary because of the beginning of the game. I don't have any choice but to use it. But I'll turn this into something else later. That would suck for him, huh? Now, why wouldn't I find it funny if he fell off onto the train tracks? Might make my night. We bought some tractors. I had made a bunch of money on this map before, and we bought a bunch of harvesters, and I bought front loaders, and I was pushing the harvesters off the bridge into the water, throwing them up over the bridge and into the water. I didn't play FS25. Ronin, what's going on? We're getting some farming done. Farming. You want to get closer to God, you got to put your hands in the soil, man. It is. It is. It's a lot more relaxing and chill, that's for sure. Thanks, man. Still at the beginning stages of this. Come back in a couple weeks and check it out. You won't recognize this place anymore. Like a psycho. Oh. I hope these lights come on pretty soon. It looks like it's going to be a dark night tonight, man. I'm on it. Did I miss a line there? I think I did. May, you never know, man. Does not want to work for me now. How about that? How about now, Bubba? I think I missed a spot over here. Yeah, right there, I think. I don't care. That's not going to be... Oh, I better go back. Later. Later, maybe. No crap, huh? Man, I need to throw these lights on. Nope. Does not want to hear it. I think it can make this. So we're just going to do this. I don't think it should have a problem turning anywhere in here. Except right at this corner. Oh, now it decides to work. Well, how nice. Whoa, am I gonna run this thing out of seed? That'd be awesome. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette while it does this. Oh. Oh. What if Roman, I think it's L1 plus R2 pushed together to turn them. Oh, okay. Alright, thanks, man. Yeah, I forgot a bunch of the buttons, man. Yesterday I was struggling like crazy because I couldn't remember them. R1, okay. It's the two... Oh, it's not the trigger. Okay. Yeah, the triggers I think are R3 and L3. The, I think about the time I finish this field, we're going to be close enough to the 2-hour mark to call it for this one, huh? Hobo! Working on it. I'm still actually getting poorer in the game. Soon enough I'll be getting rich though. Or at least that's the plan. Look at how hard my dude's working. Middle of the night, he's still going. Okay, it's circle. Alright, got you. I cannot see at all how much room I left myself over there. I'm gonna be fine. Plenty. I'm watching the game from outside. Now I'm back in the house. Oh, I am running low on seats. I think I got enough though. I'm working on it. What do we get? This field larger. Got it sown in, cultivated and sown in. And we got 2 fields for work for other people. Not a bad day. This field's going to be a pain, but I'm not going to have it that long, so I'm not worried about it. Shouldn't be long before I got enough money to buy new fields. First 2 are the first 2 down at the bottom. Not the very bottom, just the bottom of the street. The very bottom's a little later, that's next. I turn them into giant fields like the one at the bottom, 2 of them I'll connect together. They'll be almost as big as like Mustang Valley. Okay, we'll see. No. You think 18 more minutes? No. There's not much left, man. What is there? 2 swipes after this, maybe? Hey, the good thing is this tractor's having no problem pulling that up the hill, so that's good news. Yeah, I already did the other part, man. It's done. Done, done, done. Yeah, one more swipe. Yeah, 10 miles an hour. It's doing its max speed. I mean, it could have gone up the hill a little bit better, but that was good enough. Tractors I had probably wouldn't even have pulled it up the hill. Not more than 2 or 3 miles an hour if they made it. This should be a decent payday. I'm gonna refill it now. But I'm not gonna need it again for a little while. I don't have another field to do right now, obviously, right? I am taking my time. I don't know if I can reach these in there with this, but we're gonna try. Oh, where am I going? I had it made. Oh, why am I doing that? Thank you. Let's do it further. Alright. I should, oh, what are you doing, idiot? I keep forgetting the buttons. Oh, I am an idiot. Damn it. Won't refill. Alright, we gotta go to the store. One's not gonna do it anyhow. We have to go to the store. Oops, there goes the mailbox. Chicken with the car. Alright, I'm the chicken. Makes you wonder how fast the speed limit is on this road. I just passed the guy at 39, smoked him like a cigarette. I don't know what that is. Not what I need, that's what it is. Alright, I need seed. Why is it not refilling? Oh, I don't need seed. I will. What the hell? Oh, I can only hold 2,000? Why did I think I could hold 4,000? Man, I need high beams. I may as well just put this right here. Alright, man. I think this is where I'm going to save till next time. Caleb, everyone else, God bless. Like, share, subscribe, because I'm struggling here. No, I'm not struggling here. Anyhow, man, God bless everyone. Caleb, I'll be back a little later. I know you're probably going to go to bed to work in the morning, but I'll probably stream Skyrim in a little while. Alright, take care, everyone. God bless.